We are live. I want to welcome everybody that's coming in. We're going to sit here and just wait for people to come. I want to talk about some stuff. Not too much. It's too crazy, but we'll do a little bit. Anyway, as you can see, I've been working on my studio and had some good things happen and not so good things happen. But I did get some mood lighting, and I kind of like it. I like the stars and the aurora borealis effects. So I hope everybody enjoys that. If I get somebody to come into the stream, I can see if you guys can hear me. I think you can. Just check my mic here. Oh, audio. Yep, it looks like it's working. Mic. Wait. Oh, Josh Sees is here. Hello, Josh. Jolie, I don't think is in here. That was from a little bit earlier. So I had her come in and check out this lighting. Human. Hey there. What do you guys think of the lighting? You can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, did you really? Yeah, I like those celestial paintings. That was Inkrat's son. Little dim, audio's fine. Yeah. Well, with the mood lighting, gonna be a little dim. I'm thinking when I'm talking politics, I might shut it off and turn a light on and then use this for when I'm playing guitar. But I just had to put it up tonight because I'm in the mood for it. So Jeff Curry's here, and Human, and Josh, and the J Squad is warming up. Gotta think of a name for Human that starts with J, like Juman. There's Inkrat. She's available. Hello, Inkrat. What do you think of the lighting? Some say it's a little dim. I think I'm gonna have to get a little light in here. But if I have too much light, then you can't see the effects of the lighting thingy, the mood lighting thingy. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna be really fun just watching movies with this lighting in here. I want one for every room. Jammin' F Bean. Okay, Jammin'. I like it. I've been spent the day looking at Anthony Fauci's Wikipedia page, and then I read Rand Paul's. Oh my God, somebody just slapped me. Reading Rand Paul's Wikipedia page was like torture. That guy ain't right. But we all knew that. I'm drinking. There's Shelly. I'm glad to hear that, Shelly. Things are going better for you guys. I'm drinking the curing crap. Maybe I can sing later, maybe not. My voice is really raspy. Let's see, we saw the Senate confirm Blanche in the dead of the morning, 4 a.m. Chicken shit bastards that they are. There's Jolie. The J crew is igniting. J squad. What, the J squad? Yes, not the crew. I'm just drinking. Well, I guess you could say that, but it's my first one, so I'm just hoping my throat will quit hurting. And I'm not your dude. So, was there anything in particular that anybody found it particularly interesting this past week? No, I will not be. The J rollers. Oh no. Could we be the J rollers? That's kind of funny. I wonder if people would get it. No, we're talking about roller derby, man. So I found out that I can play clips, but I have to stop them and comment on them to keep from getting strikes. And I feel a little nervous about it. But I could go and find these clips and try it. Let's see. Clips of shorts. Let's see. We want let's see. I'm finding some. Let's see here. That's live. We can't do that one. I wanted to see Fauci's opening statement. Maybe. Can't type in the dark. Here we go. Maybe we. Share screen.
For over 54 years, 38 of those as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Over that period, I proved that I believe in and respect the value of legitimate congressional oversight. In fact, I testified before and/or briefed Senate and House Senate and House committees well over 200 times over those 38 years. During and after the COVID pandemic, I have appeared multiple times for hearings in the Senate and the House, usually under oath, and sat for several days-long transcribed sworn interviews, answering questions about the very issues that are now the subject of this hearing. However, given Senator Paul's obvious obsession with calling for my prosecution, his repeated slanderous comments about me, and recently his publicly releasing my unredacted personal diary aimed at embarrassing and intimidating me, the only conclusion I can reach is that the sole reason he is calling me before this committee is to get me to say something, anything, that could vindicate his repeated public pledges that I end up, in his words, quote, behind bars, unquote. I served at the NIH for over 54 years, 38 of those as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Over that period, I proved that I believe in and respect the value of legitimate congressional oversight. In fact, I testified before and/or briefed Senate and House Senate and
I think I let that run long, and I didn't stop it to talk about it, so maybe I'll get a strike. I don't know. We're in the loop, yes. Hi, Gloria. Thanks for stopping in. Phone charging problems again. Laura didn't stream. Yeah, how close is she to the fires now? I know that she's packed and ready to bug out. That's really frightening. That would be good if she went back to Fox. I don't know. Carol, I hope she gets what she deserves. She's a psycho. Just my opinion. I don't know how people handle that Fox News at all. I'm going to remove this from the screen and see if we can move on to some more clips. Let's see here. I don't think we need to watch Rand Paul's opening statement. We know that Fauci pled the fifth. That's over an hour. No, we're not watching that. Oh boy. Sorry about this. There was this moment when Rand Paul throws out Fauci's lawyer, because why not?
And we told you you would not be recognized. You are not invited here for testimony, sir. You are being disruptive. Would you behave this way in a courtroom? No, because the judge would put you in jail. I can't do that today, but I can have you escorted from the premises. So I would say, sir, sit quietly and don't say another word. I said, sit quietly. You are not recognized. Another word and you're gone.
They love their power, don't they? We can throw you out.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to hear what the attorney has to say.
He is not recognized by the committee or the chair. If he speaks again, he will be removed from the room. This testimony is from Anthony Fauci. This is not a game with
Rand Paul, like I said earlier, I read his Wikipedia page today. He votes on things and says, well, it's not good enough. It doesn't go far enough. He just makes up these sleazy excuses to not vote the right way because he's all in. He wants the war. He said he didn't want the war, but he wants the war. He wants women not to have rights. I really recommend and not recommend that you read his Wikipedia page because it was hell reading that. I'm not kidding. So we'll go back and read.
With his lawyers. He can advise, his lawyers can give him advice. He's got a half dozen here. They're all allowed to talk to him.
Yes.
All right? But the attorneys are not recognized. In fact, the attorney was told not to sit at the table, and he's not obeying that recommendation. There's a row behind you, sir. That's where you were told to sit, and you're not. And now you're disrupting the proceedings. And so, look, this is the way Anthony Fauci wants to be remembered, for a lawyer not listening to the rules. That's the way you want to be remembered, and that's what you're going to do. You are not recognized, sir. Security, please remove him from the room.
Oh, these knock fuckers. Knock. I can't. My page is not scrolling down so I can see all your comments. Yeah, Jessica Tarlov. I like her too. At least somebody in Fox is pushing back. Let's go back to this. Any other topics that you guys want to discuss? Because I gotta admit, my attention has been in other places in the last week and a half or so. I tried to hang some more signs today and they would not stick to the wall. So I spent a whole bunch of money on those Velcro sticky things and it doesn't seem like they're going to work, and I'm going to take them back, get my money back. I think it was like over $40 for 2 boxes of them. And I'm sure they'll give it back to me because I've been there a lot spending money on paint and things. Everybody's gone now for summer vacation. Is that right? Did I hear that right? I'm hearing that we don't have enough ammunition, and I'm hearing that soldiers or sailors on ships aren't getting enough food, and the ships are in really bad shape, and things are kind of coming off the rails, it sounds like. And I've heard that we're being threatened by Russia even. I don't know how serious that is, but he's exposed us. Everybody knows that we're in trouble. I mean, if there were ever a better time to attack our country, I don't know when it would have been. We fired all the top people. I heard they fired another top army guy maybe yesterday. And meanwhile, they want all these men to take testosterone. Oh boy, that'll be fun. I want to say, I think behind all the horror that we're seeing, there's a plan, and it's building, and people are done with this shit. Look who's winning these midterms or these primaries. They're people that you would have never thought would win. Josh, your libertarian brother was agreeing with David Feldman. Wow. That's something. I see Keith Olbermann is back. He had some heart issues. But Keith can be a bit narcissistic as well, so it's kind of sometimes hard to watch him. But at least he's not on the wrong side of history. I've been watching some movies, and been really tired. The guy that I had helping me bugged out, and didn't come back to work. So, and I don't know that he will. I sent him a message today and he didn't respond. So I don't know. Might hire someone else. But I have a few more things to do, like in the kitchen and living room. I want to get the windows all cleaned and the screens fixed that are broken. So, yeah. We're only 20 minutes in. Does anybody want to call in and do an Ask Me Anything? Hint, hint. Ingrat? Save my bacon. Speaking of bacon, I bought bacon this week. Haven't made any, but I'm going to make cucumber salad. And I've got tomatoes from my garden. And I'm going to make bacon and tomatoes sandwiches. If I ever feel like cooking. When I went to get this candle that I got in here, I knocked a plant over and dirt fell all over my clean dishes. So when I get done here, I'm going to have to go clean that mess up. Fun. Let's go back and see if I can find another interesting clip. Let's just go to shorts in general. God damn it. Just shut up the volume on every clip. All right, this is not working. Let's say home. We'll go home. Just going to look for some headlines. Do you think that Blanche is going to get a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell? I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen. Here's one. We can listen to Rachel for a second.
In our news right now, in our country, in this moment in American history. I mean, there is clearly, I think if we're being honest, we sort of stop beating around the bush about it. There's really no question what the United States is up against right now. I mean, the intentions of this president are not a mystery. There's no suspense. There's no ambiguity, right? We know exactly who he is. We know exactly what he wants to do to the country, right? No question, no mystery. It's as plain as day. The real
I want to interject there. I think he's trying to bankrupt this country, and we have no idea where all the money's going. Shell companies or somewhere. I can't believe that they've wasted so much ammunition and anti-ammunition stuff that we are in a real pickle. But I will go back to her.
Question we are contending with, the real black box, the real drama, the story that really does need to be dug up and explained and told in our country because it is as yet undecided. The real mystery is not him. We know him. We know what he wants and what he's trying to do. The real mystery is, will he succeed? Will he get what he wants? And the answer to that will not be found by looking at him or by watching his actions. The answer to that question will come from the people of this country.
Amen to that. We are going to rise up come the midterms and shoot these people to the curb. Let's see, I'm going to catch up on here. You can come do my dishes, Jeff Curry. I have to rewash a whole sink full of them. Not cool.
The most important story of our time is this one. What is this country going to allow him to do? This is an attempted authoritarian overthrow of the United States Constitution and the U.S. government, the attempted imposition of a dictatorial regime. That is clear. That is unambiguous. I think it is unquestioned. I think there are very few people on any side of American politics who would contend with that. The question is whether it will work. And the way we will find out whether or not it's going to work is not going to be something that happens in the White House. It's going to be something that happens in the streets. And
do you think people will take to the streets? I mean, more so than we already are. I don't know. We need to be out there more, I think.
And in the courts and in the states and in Congress and in every other place that people are trying to say no. The strength of the movement against him is what will determine our fate as a country. And what we are seeing over and over again in what I believe is the most important story in the country, what we are seeing over and over again is that protesting against him works.
I agree. I think protests are very productive. And as long as we stay peaceful and try not to get shot by ICE, I don't know. I think they do work. I think that more and more every day, more people are coming on board because they're starting to see this. I don't think Trump understands that in blue states, there are Republicans. And so when he hurts blue states, he's hurting his own constituents. Do you think they really realize that? Because it seems very clear. I don't know.
That he wants to seem strong, but he is not that strong. Organizing against him works. Fighting him in court works. Pushing back works. Protesting in the streets works. And so Marcelo is free in Milford, Massachusetts. And Carol is free in Missouri. And the 4-year-old girl in Bakersfield, California is free and alive. And in Albuquerque, the movement to keep Antonio here means that Antonio is still here. And none of these things are instant, right? And they don't always work. But pushback is the only thing that ever does work. So what is...
That was very, very nice. Yeah, I think the streaming is like night and day. Got rid of CenturyLink and got our local fiber cable network. That makes a big difference. And yay, I can stream videos. So things are going to change in here and getting better all the time. Still working on it all. If I can get my other stuff hung up, I think I'll be happier. And I'm happy with the studio so far. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. I'm going to look for some more stuff to look at and be right back. Okay. Trump's upset about the missile problem. Like, are they telling him the truth about what's going on? Does anybody think anybody's telling him the truth? He thinks that people are mad at Republicans and not him. Did you see that statement he put out? This is, well, they're not mad at me. They're mad at the Republicans. Thanks, Josh. I think it's doing good. But I don't think he really knows what's going on about anything. I don't think he knows anything about the war or Ukraine, or he might know more about Russia than we'd like to, admit. But anyway, I've got the hiccups now. Back to Dr. Fauci. If you read his Wikipedia page, it reads like a no-nonsense guy who did everything right. And, just like in the pandemic when things changed because the more they knew, the more things changed. That happened with other diseases like uh, AIDS, HIV. The more you learn, the more you can adjust what needs to be done. And the fact that they've villainized this man for doing his job is just heartbreaking and sickening. I think he's in his 80s now, and he's having to put up with this crap. So I want to give a shout out to Dr. Fauci, wherever he is, and tell him that I thank him for all the work he did to try to keep us safe in the most egregious circumstances you could imagine, where the president was putting out bullshit information because he didn't want to lose his election. And he lost anyway. And yes, he did lose the election in 2020. It's okay to say it. These Republicans think that they can't say that, but it's like totally okay to say that. It's true. It's been proven. It's been litigated. I mean, I hope that people stop voting for people who are putting millions and millions of dollars into their campaign. I hope that they realize that's probably dirty money, and vote for the grassroots guys. And we got to do better at vetting. We had that guy up in Maine. Everybody was all excited about, and it turned out he was kind of a shit sack. Better vetting. We don't have time to play around. And I think there are a lot of legal maneuverings going along to try to protect our vote, which is very hopeful. I know that Trump and his crew are out there trying everything they know to do to tip the vote in their favor. And, some people are afraid that he might try to seize voting machines and ballots, and that he might have ICE at the polls. Well, if they have ICE at the polls, we're going to show up anyway. I don't think he's going to get the SAFE Act passed, but I could be wrong. They confirmed Blanche, and I didn't think that was going to happen. We just have to keep on it every day and start calling our reps and getting people to vote. Talking to people would be key. We're in a fight. We're in a fight for our lives, and I don't like being threatened. I never thought that my country would threaten my life, but this administration is threatening my life and many, many, many other people. And so we all have to be strong and band together and say, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, we're not going there. If you look into the religious side of things, is the thing that creeps me out really bad is, we don't want to live in a Handmaid's Tale world. And we're talking about shit like that. I mean, really. So, anywho, anybody else got a talking point they want me to discuss? Ask me anything, and I may or may not know it. You could let my cigarette go out. Hello, any questions? Let me go see if I can find some more. I was going to pull up the Wikipedia stuff, but oh my God, it's just a lot. And so I just gave you my quick synopsis of it. But Dr. Fauci had a stellar career, and Rand Paul, like conspiracy theories, plagiarized people. Probably only got into politics because his dad was in politics before him. And in my opinion, he's a total shit sack. That's my opinion. And as far as I know, I'm still entitled to have those. I don't know if I can tune my guitar in the dark, but maybe we need some music. Hang on. Oh. No, you can't see this very well, but my brother gave me his 12-string guitar. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? Smile from a veil. Think you can tell if they get you to trade your heroes for gold, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for pain. Would you exchange a walk-on pot in the war? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground that we found, same old fear. Wish you were here. Yeah, it's weird playing guitar in the dark. It's not like I really need to look, but I feel like I should be able to see something, but I'm going to get a little light in here for next time. And I think I could up the light a little bit and not lose all the ambience. I'm trying a candle tonight, but that's not really cutting it. I think I need a little tiny light lamp. Let's see. But for tonight, this is all good. Ah. Little hacky. My tea's cold now, which kind of sucks. But what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, we should be talking about Epstein. I heard there were some new files released about the ranch. Did anybody hear anything about that? I heard something or just scrolled by something that said that there were new files released about Epstein Ranch. What do you think they're going to find there? Didn't Blanche put an end to that? Or try to, or something? Trying to figure out the theme song to what was that movie? Squeal Like a Pig. It's Trump's song. Something like that. Yeah, my brother took my old 12 string and gave me his good one. And as soon as I get my amplifier plugged in, I can plug this into the amplifier. Plus, he gave me his Washburn and let me keep my old one, and its Washburn has a cutout like this one, so I can get my hands higher up on the strings. And it also can be plugged into an amp, and my Washburn could not. Let's see. Sorry, I lost the thread there. That's one I want to do eventually, and I remember all the words. Sorry, lost it again. Playing in the dark. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Ah. I'm making a mess out of that, boy. Seen better days. I don't play a lot of these songs on the 12 string, so it's kind of weird. Maybe I'll switch to the other one, the 6 string. Oopsie. No idea if this guitar is in tune or not. And I don't have a strap on it yet. Give me a sec. I bought some new straps. Another thing I bought was some slides. And I'm going to try to learn how to play slide guitar. But we'll see. All right. I have to do a be right back. When I come back, I'm going to put some light on in here so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Everybody enjoy a little respite from me. I'll be right back. I'm back. Take a minute to tune this. Let me get rid of that music. It's terrible. Oh, stop it. There we go. And we'll go back to comments. Everybody's still here? Sorry about that. I did tune it. But this is the new Washburn that my brother so kindly gave me. What the hell am I doing? I did Let me check that again. This was way out of tune. I had it on this one stand that it didn't have a place to put the neck. There was like this much space in between. It held 3 guitars. And oh, that's bad. That's better. Anyway, I got a different stand that holds the neck so that when Mala bumps into them, all the guitars don't cling. Sorry. Not singing tonight because my voice really is raspy and sore. Even though Inkrat thinks I'm just drinking for the fun of it. But I've also got chest congestion really bad. And I just peeled it down my shirt. That was nice. Nice and lovely. Yeah, I like the 12 string, Shelly. And I've been playing a lot more, so my calluses are up there. Let's see here. I can't think of anything to play. Okay. I'm trying to play Turn the Page. I harmonica in E minor, and I haven't had time to practice it, but I'm going to learn the intro, the saxophone part on the harmonica. I've got one of those harmonica thingies. I've never liked them, but I'm going to try to play the intro to turn the page and then play and sing it. What do you guys think of that? Is anybody still here? I can't get my new comments to come all the way down. Inkrat left, Jeff. I don't know. You can play sax, Jeff? I am going to play something on the uke eventually, too. I know like 3 or 4 chords on both the uke and the mandolin. I just really need to spend some time, and you're right. Inkrat. You guys are talking about bacon without me. I feel like you're cheating on me if you do that. Show me the money, babe. All right, all right. You don't think I can do it, huh? I can do it. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, put in what you thought about the mood lighting. Mm. I like the way the aurora kind of drifts over the paintings with the light on. That's kind of cool. It almost brings those paintings alive. Did you guys see that? How's that? How's that go? Mm. How's that go? There. What would you like me to play on the uke? What's a good uke song? I could play Is Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, singing it off key. You could sing it if you wanted to. probably better than me. Chili. Chill cook off, huh? Chili. I love chili. I haven't made it in a long time because it's summertime. You don't really make chili in the summer. What's that say? Fools rush in all the bow wow wow. Mama got to go 2 days in a row and spend the whole day with her boyfriend playing in the yard and running. She had a really good time. Simon is his name. Love is his game. He loves her. They love each other's. Of course. I think it's this corporate. That doesn't sound right. I was only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. Now, the next part I started to learn, but I don't remember it. So I'm just going to leave it there. It's a work in progress. The next part is more radical. Shelley, you've never heard me play the uke because I haven't played it live because I'm just learning how. And I haven't been very diligent about learning how. But I can. I mean, it's different. You know, the chords are different. You have to relearn the chords. And the chords of the uke and the mandolin are similar, which is helpful. And maybe now that things are quieting down, I can dedicate some more time to learning some new shit and learning the uke and learning the mandolin. I know Laura plays the uke all the time. Oh, what do I want to play? Play one of my signature songs. Let's see. I think that's capoed on the second fret, if I recall. Took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, the children get older, and I'm getting older too. La da da da, da 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 da. La da da da, da 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 da. my love, and I take it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill with a landslide bringing me down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill with a landslide bringing me down. Will a landslide bring me down? Ay, ay, ay. That wasn't too horrible. But I think for tonight, I'm going to turn on my mood lighting. Ow. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to turn on my mood lighting and watch a movie. Hopefully find something good to watch. I watched another movie a couple nights ago, The Company You Keep. That was a really good one. And I forgot to return my library books yesterday, so I get to keep them until I go down there. I want to thank everybody: Shelly, Inkrat, Jeff, Josh, Jolie. Human was here. I don't know if he still is. Let's see. Jeff Curry, we said. Josh. I'm going to have to go back and read all these comments because I haven't been able to keep track of them all. But I want to thank you all for coming. And I know, my spiel about being kind. It's not just a spiel. I mean it. Be kind to people. And call your reps. Bug the hell out of them. They're on fucking vacation. We shouldn't let it slide. You guys are pieces of shit to vote for Blanche. Then sneak out of town, you sneaky, slimy bastards. You slimy bastards! Oh no! I've dropped my lighter. It's what was it? A catastrophe. All right. We're all good. I do really appreciate all you guys, and I know you're all good people. Yeah, Shelly, I'm gonna work on that. And Inkrat is invested because she let me have those instruments, and they were her son's. So I owe a debt and a song or two to her. I love having them. I need to concentrate on what's important and get things done. Learning new songs, learning new instruments, learning how to play the slide guitar, learning how to play the opening to turn the page on the harmonica. You had to have a harmonica in E minor. So I had to buy one because I had like a C and a G. I had like a C and two G's. Something's going on. If let me know on it, please. If unclear, I can't see what it's saying because there's like a little box around it. Show. So let me show your comment. Love you too, Jolie. Thanks for modding. I think Gloria stopped in for a little bit. I hope that Laura is okay up in Canada. I hope she is not having to bug out because of the fires. And I hope that we all have the best week and keep up the good fight. Love everybody. Help people when you can. And we will see you shortly. I'll keep you abreast on any new things. Oh, thank you for saying you love my studio. It's got some work to do yet, but it's almost there. It's a hell of a lot better than it was, and I can stream, which is most important. So good night, everybody. Thank you again. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.